Okay, folks, we have left in at Long Trail. Got a little bit of a late start. It's almost 11. Well, about quarter till, I think, when we started. Because I was getting all my videos uploaded. It takes so much more time from your phone than from a computer. A lot more time. So, brief little climb on. That's why you look down when you walk, so you don't trip over roots. So, a brief little climb from the inn on the historical AT, and we are back on the established AT. All overcast and gray today. Nothing in the weather app showing rain at this time. Actually, the next amount of rain, at least for this area right here, is not going to be until like Thursday. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, we're going to be well into New Hampshire by then. I've got a package in Hanover to pick up. Just checked the USPS app before I left, and it's been delivered. So it'll be there when we get there in a couple more days. So probably Monday sometime we should be rolling into Hanover, and luckily you go right past the post office. Makes things convenient. There's also a CVS that's only 1 block away from the trail in case I need to nab anything from those guys. But I think I'm okay. Gonna run out of multivitamins. I don't think I'm gonna worry about those for the rest of the trip. Have enough of everything else. In fact, got rid of some stuff. So I had a series of antibiotics in case of Lyme disease. Yeah, I know it's a risk, but got rid of those. Got rid of some of my gauze pads. Trimmed down on Pepto-Bismol tabs and Imodium tabs. Hopefully I'm out of the woods with that stuff. Yeah. Well, let me show you what view is here. A little obstructed by trees, but looks like Killington over there and Pico's over here. That's how they pronounce it, Pico. P-I-C-O. Not Pico. Pico. Guess they like Pico. I don't know. Pico de Gallo. Yeah, Pico de Gallo sounds better. All right, let's get busy making some miles here. Got a couple different options for where to stop today, but you know, gonna keep everything open and play it by ear. All right, let's get hiking. Well, I got down off the mountain and ended up in a place called Gifford Woods or Gifford Woods, something like that. It's a campground, and the trail goes right through it. Said they offer discounts to thru hikers. I'm sure they have lots of amenities here. Looks like a house over there. Yeah, it must be caretaker or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I see there's little four-wheelers in there. That's usually the the host or whatever they like to call them here. Not bad. Kind of interesting little road walk. Sounds like we're coming out to a highway or something like that too. Some of these people look like they've been here for quite some time, where they've got their tarp set up and stuff like that. So who knows, maybe they have been. But nice little sites. I mean, you got some that have these big old grills like that. Some have like shelter buildings. Oh, cool. Got the stuff for your bike there, plus water. Nice. It's really interesting to see how nature adapts to things. I mean, that's a big old boulder with trees on top. Pretty wild. We'll just had a nice little climb there. After the falls, you come out to a road, and across from that is, it doesn't even have a name, Mount something or other, something mountain. Yeah, 1,300 foot climb and what, 1.4 miles. So yeah, there's some switchbacks thrown in there, which was nice. But there's a lot of just straight climb. But glad I've got that done. I think it might be a little easier here for a little bit. All right. I'll never get this walking and filming thing down. All right. Let's concentrate on one. Well, let the fun begin. It's nice use of a ladder, especially when could have just cut around down there, around this rock formation. Could have done that. All right, well. Let the fun begin. Well, it's nice to know that, stuff like this isn't confined to just like, I don't know, rural parts of the South. Hey, no offense if you live in rural parts of the South, but you know what I mean. Wow. Man, I'd almost be tempted to take that ladder home. Now that's pretty wild. Growing just fine. Huh. Cool. Yeah, right now Vermont really reminds me a lot of Virginia. And the fact that you've got a lot of climbs with some good elevation. And when you get to the top, there's no view. There's nothing to look at, nothing to see. Sometimes, granted, it was overcast or foggy, which happened in Virginia a lot. But like all of today, I've had a few climbs in. And you get to the top and there's nothing but woods. There's nothing to see. It's very, very reminiscent of, you know, a lot of Virginia. I was really hoping to get some views. But I've got the green tunnel right. All right. Speaking of which, you got another climb coming up. Getting a little tired today. Hey, just gonna pull up a little bit short of where I intended to today. The place I was looking at is another mile away, but it's also almost like a 700-foot climb, and it's a little bit after 6:20. So where I am right now, let me show you. I mean, you got the trails right here, but you got all this great camping spot over here, and back down that way, there's a creek. So that way I won't have to dry camp, and I hate freaking dry camping. So I think this is going to be home for tonight. It's 13 miles for the day, and considering I started at damn near 11 o'clock, hey, good for me. Especially with all the freaking elevation that we went through today. Which, let me take a look at that real quick. See what that was. About 3,300 feet elevation, so that's not too bad. So I'm going to get my tent set up and get dinner going, and we'll come back to you. So dinner tonight is, I got 4 of those Easy Mac cups in there, and I've got some bacon bits I'm going to throw in with it. But my amuse-bouche is a little beef and cheese Jack Links. I like these. It's a good little snack. Get both the cheese and the beef in one bite. Yeah, baby. And for dessert, I don't know. I think I have some. I got some chocolate in there. I'll have. All right. Tent's all set up. I have a nice view of the sky, so I can lay back and look through the mesh and look up. Plus, I've got views of this road and the trail here. In case any critters come by tonight, I will hang my bear bag, my food bag, just because of where I am here. I'll probably walk down the road there a bit, find a nice tree and hang it. It's probably the smart thing to do. All right, well, we're cooking here, so hopefully this will turn out pretty good. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, had dinner. The Easy Mac with the bacon bits. That turned out really good. Just as good as any, Mountain House one that you would get, or any of those other, backpacking meals. Got a good bear hang here. Hold on a second. Yeah, got my bag up there. Definitely more than 4 feet out from that. It's down far enough. It's about 12 feet in the air. That's pro right there. That's good. It's a good hang. So happy with that. Yeah, happy with today's miles. I mean, considering the time I started and the time I got here, 13 miles. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Probably if I would have, let me think, another 7 miles, 3.5 hours. Yeah, that could have easily been a 20-mile day if I started earlier. Let me see if you guys can see this. I just saw this big boulder over here. I was like, huh. but then I saw the inscription there. Because the boulder almost looked like out of place. It's like, wow, that's a weird place. You know, it's kind of opened, you know, around it and everything. That's pretty neat, though. Pretty neat that people did something like that for those two. Curious where this road goes. I read some comments and Gut Hook where people said it's a definitely need like a 4-wheel drive to get through this, and there's a one comment was, I guess they were like trying to work out a slack pack with somebody who's gonna, like, I don't know, drop them off here or pick them up or something like that, and they had to walk down the road, and there was like a big old stream they had to cross. Yeah, sounded pretty difficult, but there's tire tracks here. I mean, it's definitely some sort of a car driving up here. It's not the ATV. I mean, it's truck, Jeep, or something like that. Hopefully we won't get any traffic tonight. All right, well, it's a pretty good day. Pretty good day, all things considered. Even though didn't get the views. Hopefully we'll get some stars tonight. Yeah, got some good miles in. And I think this puts us about, yeah, it should be about 31 miles from Hanover, New Hampshire. So tomorrow we can hopefully get a good day in. There's going to be a lot of climbing. It seems like until we get to New Hampshire, where it's going to chill for a little bit before we start hitting the whites and all that. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you know, hill climbing and all that. So yeah, we got some elevation, got some climbs tomorrow. Fingers crossed that it's not too bad. What else? But yeah, if we can throw up some big miles, I mean, if I could bang out a 20, that means Monday will just be an 11-mile trek into Hanover, hit the post office and grab my box, and do a light resupply. There's some sort of like natural foods co-op or something like that you walk right past. So that could be an option for a resupply. But you can only tell so much from Gut Hook. We'll see when we get into town what things look like. I have been told by one guy, a southbounder, that you can go to the cafeteria, the campus cafeteria there, and for $15, it's like all you can eat. You know, Dartmouth College, they'll allow the thru hikers to eat there. So that may be an option. You know, that might be something to look into. Because I imagine, I mean, it's Dartmouth College or Dartmouth University. Yeah, it's not like it's, you know, some cheap ass Rudy Poot, you know, no name school. I mean, it's Dartmouth. So I would imagine that the food in the cafeteria is pretty damn good. At least I would hope so. So maybe, you know, that might be an option to check that out. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. So fingers crossed tomorrow we can get some good miles in and make Monday a little bit of a Nero. But, you know, get into town, get a resupply, get some food. There's a shelter not that far past town, and look at camping there. But that's still a couple days away, so got to get through tomorrow. All right, folks. As always, thank you for watching. I appreciate this. I really do. Actually, I got got a comment from somebody on a different video from Ireland. I was like, holy cow, I'm like international now. Wow. I got people in different countries watching me. I got people recognize me on trail. Feeling popular. All right. Oh yeah, and maybe I might catch up to like Monarch and Tank and Hulk, or Honey Bun and Platinum and Ledge. We'll see. I might catch up with those guys. I haven't asked, but they might be zeroing in Hanover. I think they Nero'd in Rutland, but they might zero in Hanover. We'll see. Yeah, it'd be cool to catch up with them. Have a couple of beers, shoot the breeze, find out what they've been up to. So, all right. Again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. Your views, your comments, everything, they mean a whole lot to me. They really do. And I'm glad you're here enjoying this journey with me. So with that, good night. Talk to you soon. GMO, motherfucker.